is remember I did one time before you were here. Remember you used to put out a little, don't miss the live. We have to do that again because people forget about it and they don't see it. They don't watch the live shows. And then I'm all alone.
And you might explain that they're not live on YouTube, but they get posted after.
Oh, they're not live on YouTube. Debbie is posting it afterwards because she's so cool that way. And I was wondering, because somebody asked me last week about, or that they saw me on YouTube, and I'm thinking, no. But she said, yes. And I couldn't figure out how it made it to YouTube because it used to be on YouTube one time when we had StreamYard, but now StreamYard says, no, you can't do it like that anymore. So I didn't know what to do. You know which is the new one in this? The one that is quilting with Wendy Sheppard.
Okay, let me find that one.
I have one person watching. Is it February 11th? It is. Oh my gosh. Barbara, you just reminded me I need to do payroll. I'm a little twitchy because we're redoing our kitchen and it is a mess. And we're only 1 week in and I'm already getting twitchy. Should be done. So let me tell you what we've got going on this week. But first, I am 𝗙𝗂𝗿𝗄𝗱 Copeland at Not Your Mama's Quilt Store in Plano, Texas. And I am so happy you are joining us today for What's New Wednesday. And I have some fun things to show you from What's New Wednesday. I got some new things to show you. It's fun. I'm also going to be somewhat prompt today. We'll see. I always say that because I just need to be. Okay. So we're going to talk. We're going to visit with each other in Plano, Texas, a suburb of Dallas. If you live far away, I see Barbara watching. I see 6 people on here right now. Now, I know most people will watch this later. I don't usually get immediate viewership. They watch it later, which is just great because like when I'm sewing, I turn on something that was pre-recorded that I wanted to see and didn't get a chance to see, or a class I registered for, but I couldn't attend because it was at an odd time, but they record it and I still want to that's when I listen to all this stuff. So I'm down with you watching it later because I do that. Hey, Bonnie. Hey. So what's going on in Tisha's house? It's crazy right now. Okay. I'm just going to tell you that we're remodeling our kitchen, and remodeling is a small word that I'm describing. No, I should say it's a larger word than what I'm describing, because all we did was take out the bar that surrounded my kitchen. That came out, and we moved one of the support pillars, right? Everybody has that. And in the kitchen. Oh, yeah, that's the one. Thank you. And we're going to put in one of those big islands now. And it looks really, really nice. The plans are really nice. It's going to be great. But today and yesterday it started, actually last week, they have taped off everything because we're also repainting all our cabinets in there. We're not replacing them all. That gets very expensive. We are repainting them because they are still in wonderful condition, right? And so they have to sand and prime everything. So they cover everything with plastic, and so that the dust doesn't go everywhere. However, I've got dust in places I didn't know existed. Let me just say that it's like sand when you go to the beach and you still find sand in shoes that you didn't even take to the beach. It's the same thing. Ooh.
You didn't want to unravel all the triangles.
Yeah, they're right here.
I made them really
Ooh, oh my gosh, thank you.
because we need more anyway.
We got pretty ones.
Yes, beautiful.
And they're going to
love them.
They're going to keep getting prettier. Stuff I'm going to show you. So I have dust everywhere in my house, and my painters, who are like the most amazing people, taped up and plastic covered everything. My refrigerator cannot be opened because it's completely taped up with plastic over it. They took out the stovetop because we are replacing our stovetop. My oven is completely taped up, both of them, with paper. The microwave completely taped up with paper covering it because they're getting ready to spray in there the paint. I can't get up and have anything. I'm so annoyed with it. I'm tired of eating takeout food, and I've only been doing it for a week. I can't get in the refrigerator. I can't open it without taking down all the plastic and tape after they work so hard, because they send over 2 very nice girls that are doing it. Yes, girls handle that stuff. Don't be like, oh, girls. Yeah, 2 women. They send them over there, and they're the ones who taped everything up. And so I can't take it all down because they already worked on it. And that's rude for me to walk in there and go like, I want to get something out of the refrigerator, right? Third world problems, first world problems, however they say it. It's crazy, I tell you. Crazy. Okay, let's get moving. Let's get moving. What do we have coming up? Okay, first thing I want to show you is something we have coming up. And I'm only going to show you for a minute. And then we're going to come back and talk about it. But I'm pretty excited. Look at this. Check. Oh, thank you, Debbie. Look at this. Okay, can you see what that is? That is, it looks like a llama, but it's not a llama. It is a man on a bucking bronco. Okay. Here's the man. See, his little arm is up in the air. And here's the bronco. There's the front of the horse. It looks like the horse's head is missing, but it's not. It's turned sideways. How do I know that? Because I'm going to show you how I know that. Here's the front legs of the horse. Here's the back legs of the horse. There's the tail of the horse. That is the cowboy with his hand up in the air because he's on a bucking bronco. Now, you ready to see what I'm talking about in the big scale? This is going to be our panel, one of 4 different panels that we're going to have for the All Texas Shop Hop that starts in March. This is so different from what I normally carry, okay? I didn't like the fabric that the Shop Hop sponsored, so to speak. Not sponsored because they don't pay for it, but that they selected. It just wasn't my deal. So I didn't do that. This is the second year. The first year I loved the fabric. I thought it was super cute and super usable, and it fit the vibe. But last year and this year, it went a little bit too hillbilly for me. Can I say that? I don't know. So I've been looking for something else. I've got another cute one coming in when? March, but I don't know the date. And it is so cute. It is so stinking cute. And I'll tell you the name of it. Cowgirl. Oh, super cute. It's a Riley Blake. Yeah, you can go out there and look for it. It's not released yet. You might be able to find some pictures. Oh, it's cute. I cannot wait to get it. And it'll come in March, but we don't know. So I'm flipping around looking for something else to carry. I've been looking for a year and came across this. And I loved the colors and I loved the drama. Okay. So it's not normally our style, right? Because we are not like a country Texas-y themed store. We're more modern because we are not your grandma's quilt store, not your mama's quilt store, or your grandma or your great aunt. Okay. We are a modern store. But the color and the drama got me right here, man. Brought me to tears. Okay, let me show it to you because it's gorgeous. This is one of 4. Ooh, can you see it? Look at that. Trying to show you. Nope, not that way, Tisha. Well, I can go this way. I got to move the chair. Look at that man riding on his horse. Look at that. Can you see that? Is that gorgeous? I hope he's wearing Wrangler jeans. Cowboys always look best in Wrangler jeans, if you didn't know that. Okay, look at that. I am loving this. I'm going to get up closer, a little bit closer, so you can see the colors. Look at this one. Like I said, not normally my style, but I had to show it and I had to have it because the colors, and of course, you know, the camera never does justice, right? It never does justice when I'm showing you on the camera. The colors are gorgeous. I wonder if you can see it better on this one. Can you switch cameras, please? Thank you. Look at that color. That's a pretty doggone close. Look at these. I love this. When I saw it, I was like, oh my God. Look how beautiful that is. Yeah, this camera shows much better. Look at these blues. Look at that blue. And you know what? I like that the face came out looking pretty good. Faces are super hard to draw and even harder to print or to, you know, what do you call it? Reproduce over and over. And I was really surprised at how good this face came out for something like this, because it's hard to capture the emotion or the concentration of a subject like this and still make it look decent, plus not make it look like, you know, the Marlboro Man, not make it look like somebody in particular, but still make it attractive and blah, blah. I mean, there's a lot that goes into faces. So I was pleasantly pleased with that. Love the blue shirt with the blue background. Look how gorgeous that is. Blue shirt, blue background. Love the red tie. Look at this gorgeous blue. And then this is, it looked a little bit white in the when I was standing up showing it to you, but it is not white. It's a really cool gold color. And then look at these colors right here. I'm pretty excited about this. So this one is called a Maelstrom. Maelstrom. I know what that word is, and I can't even spell it, but I don't know how to say it. How do you say it? Maelstrom? Maelstrom. Maelstrom. I don't know. That's what this is. I've got 4 different panels. This is one of 4. I think I should show you one each week, don't you? So what did y'all think about that? Hope there's a bull rider. There is no bull rider. I'm sorry. There is not one that's a bull rider, Barbara. But I was very happy with it. It has the Art Deco National Park poster vibe. You're right, Bonnie, it does. You're right, it does. And I'm super excited about this. This is a line by Riley Blake, and it's designed by their designers, Riley Blake Designers. They have a small group there. So yeah, I'm pretty excited about it. Start telling your friends and family, because the other 3 are just as cool. They really are. So let me tell you, see, I've already gone in 17 minutes and I've only talked about myself and one panel. Okay, what do we got coming up? We have Buy Annie project bags. Do I have any space left in that?
Yes, the class count is on that sheet.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that's what it was. I thought those were dates, and I was going to say, and the dates aren't right. This is the Buy Annie project bag. You know why I love this project bag? Because if you have two pieces of fabric that you can't bear to cut up, or even one, and you don't want to cut it into little tiny pieces, you make a project bag like this, and you can use the whole piece of fabric like that. I should have brought mine from home because I've got two big pieces that I used that I did not want to cut up those pieces, but it's in my project bag on the front and on the back like this. And I love it so much. Look how cool this is. This is the large. There's a jumbo one also. The jumbo one is even bigger. So in the class, we're going to work on the jumbo one, which is not huge. It's only about an inch bigger than this one all the way around, about an inch bigger all the way around. It's perfect for carrying around your projects. Okay. If you don't carry them around, then don't put the handles on it, and you can still zip it up. Okay. And put it however you store your projects. You have this one. Oh, I moved that right into the way, didn't I? I didn't know I did that. How did I do that?
I think it's been sitting there for a while.
Okay. I hadn't even noticed it. Okay. So you got this project bag like this. This pocket right here, the vinyl, it goes all the way down to the bottom right here. Here's my finger like this. So it's a big bag. It doesn't stop right here. This part right here, you can use as scrap pieces if you have a lot of scrap pieces, or you can use complementary fabric. Your binding, of course, can be anything. You're going to use the same fabric on your binding. I mean, on your binding is going to go on your handles, is going to go right here on the zipper trim. And on this one, it also went right here at the bottom, but you can use scraps for this, and you piece it like kind of like, what do they call it? Piano keys. Okay, but they're not that little. And then you have a zipper right here. This is a great little bag. So come take the class. That's coming up next Thursday on the 19th. I'm teaching it. It's not very long. It's kind of a short class. I think I've only got 2-3 hours for it, maybe 4. I still have 2 spots in that. And then I have it, I put it down again. Didn't I? Or did I just do it once?
Just once right now.
Yeah, just once. Okay, so I need to do another one. But I still have 2 spots in that class. Oh, no. Is this how many people are registered, or how many spots are left?
How many seats are left? Isn't that what our system usually shows us?
Yeah.
Does it say 2 or 1?
It says 6. There's 6 spots left in that class. That means only 2 people signed up. I want more people.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Come on. Tell your friends about it. Please. Okay, beginner quilting. What's everybody doing in February that they're busy? Only 2 people in that class?
Yes, I only listed the class that are still open. All the full ones
Oh.
because there's too many of them.
Okay, that makes more sense. I'm like, wait a minute. When I was looking at everything yesterday, last night, and this morning, everything was sold out. So what is this?
Yeah, this is the...
These are the classes that still have left openings. And we also just added these not too long ago because people wanted more classes. And so we went back and to see if we could do it. Finish it Friday, day retreat. Ooh, that's coming up at the end of February. 1 spot left for that. You got to come to that. It's a lot of fun. What time is it? The project bag class is at 10:30 on Thursday, the 19th. 10:30 to 2:30. And we were working on 1 bag because once you learn 1 bag, you can sit down and do them all in no time at all. So finish it Friday. We still have 1 spot left in there. You got to come over for that. It's fun. And I might be able to cook something this time for lunch and get into my kitchen and get something. Boast and Toast coming up at the end of the month on the 28th. That's a lot of fun because you get to come and show off all your stuff you've been working on, or you finished or you're thinking about working on it, whatever it is. Now, mini Poppins bag, this one right here, mini Poppins bag. This is always a sellout, okay? I just put it on the calendar night before last, and we just put it in the newsletter today. That one's coming up on Friday, March 13th. Friday the 13th. Woo. Okay. I still have spots in there. You can sign up for that. I have Sally Tomato class coming up on March 14th. That's the second class of 5 that we do. Wool embroidery, beginner class, learning how to do wool embroidery. We have that coming up. These are March classes. Okay, I get it now because the other ones were sold out. I got it.
And that
So
wool embroidery class will sell out. They always sell out.
yeah, the wool embroidery class, if you've been wanting to learn how to do it, sign up for this one because they always sell out. And there's only 2 spots available in there. Oh no, backwards. There's 4 spots available in there. It's over a month away, but it will fill up. It always does. And we always end up with a waiting list. Then I added an English paper piecing class on Wednesday. This one's in the evening at 5:30 for my gals that, or for my people, I shouldn't say gals because I've had men in them before, for the people who work and can't get over here during the day, or maybe they don't work. Well, it is work. Even if you're taking care of parents or grandkids or whatever, if you're busy during the day, let's just do that. If you're busy during the day, then I have an evening one at 5:30 and then it goes till 7:30. It's just 2 hours. And then 2 days later on a Friday morning, I'm teaching it again at 10:30. So if you're more of a morning person, you can do that one. If you're more of an afternoon kind of person, you can do the one on Wednesday in the evening. I feel like a news reporter. I feel like I'm doing the news because I have my paper right here. So, somebody who just got a new sewing machine, send them over to do confidence stitching. Yes, this is learning how to run your sewing machine. Okay, not run with the sewing machine, run it. How to thread it, how to put the bobbin in, how to turn it on and off, how not to stick the needle in your finger. That's the class they need to come to. Beginner foundation paper piecing, added a second one because we've got a wait list 500 miles long. Okay, just went out in the newsletter this morning. That means if you want to do foundation paper piecing, you want to learn how to do that. Bah, I said I was going to go get it. If you want to learn how to do foundation paper piecing, you want to come to the class on March 21st. Okay. Then Sunday, March 22nd, we are going to be open because it will be the beginning of the Old Texas Shop Hop. And we open one Sunday in March and one Sunday in April. That'll be coming up. Then the rest of the time, we have, here we go. We have another, what'd you bring me? Oh, beginner foundation paper piecing. Look how cute that is. Super cute. Learning how to do the little hearts. You can make it into a pillow. You can turn it into a pillow, or you can keep going and make it a small quilt, or you can make it a big quilt. Hun, I don't care what size you make it. You just got to learn how to do it. And then you can keep going as big or as small as you want. We did it as a little 4-patch so that we could turn it into a pillow so it's the right size to show in the store. Because let me tell you something, if I offer a beginner class and the project is too big, like huge, you know how many people I'll get for that beginner class? 0, because they're scared, they're intimidated by it, which I don't blame you. Like, I don't want a race car when I first learn how to drive. Give me a little car that just goes my speed, right? Same thing, give me a project I can manage for foundation paper piecing. But you can keep going once you learn this. Okay? Am I wrong or am I right? I'm right. Heard you say that. Okay, March, the last Friday in March, which is March 27th. If you've been trying to come to the Finish It Friday day retreat, friends, sign up for it in March. There's still space in there. Because what happens is when we have our February retreat, everybody who's here signs up for March and April. They do. I thought March and April were almost full. Oh no, because I just added those.
So March we have 1 seat. April has 4.
Wait, 1 seat sold?
No, 1 left.
I told you these are, oh yeah, never mind. Sorry.
It's however the system does it. I just copied from the system.
You want me to remember how the system does?
Sorry. We have 2 seats for the February one.
We have 2 seats for February. Okay, get your friend. February, it said we had, so somebody must have canceled because, let's see. It said we only had 1 spot left. We have 2 spots left. Get a friend. Come on and come over there. We have 2 spots. Somebody must have canceled. You want to do that? Okay, enough about classes because now we're getting all the way into May. Too far. I told you about this bag class. I showed you this gorgeous panel. We done there. Okay, we got in a new line of fabric, which I guess I will show you next week because I haven't shown you yet. But with that new line of fabric came a tote. And this is the fabric. And so when I say it came with the new line of fabric, this entire tote thing is printed on a big panel, and it's on fabric that they called their deco weight. So it's a heavier weave, like a canvas maybe. Like you could make jeans out of this, except that it's only that big. But it is beautiful. Look at this gorgeous tote. And it comes with all the fabric you need to make the outside and the handles. Now, I had to buy extra fabric, 2/3 of a yard, to do the lining because I just can't do a bag without a lining. It pains me, and I didn't want to die yet. So I was afraid I'd have a heart attack. So I had to put a lining in there for my health and safety and sanity because it needs it. So I put a lining in here, which is super easy to do. You don't have to put a lining in it. The other thing I would do if I was making it for myself is put soft and stable in there to give it a little bit more form. Okay. However, this one's really nice because you can fold it up like so. I have it stuck right now. You can fold it up and it'll fold into a square about this big. So I do like that in the instance that I'm going to cram it into my purse and use it as a shopping thing. But I don't like it if I'm going to try to take it and, set it up somewhere and I want it to stand up. This one is going to be soft, but you could, excuse me, my nose itches. But you can add soft and stable to it and give it lots of support. And it has the gusseted corners, which are super easy to do. I just did those, followed the pattern. The pattern comes directly printed on the panel. Super cool. This is called Flora and Form. Flora and Form. I have to look at Debbie because I want to keep calling it Flora and Foam. It's not foam. It's Flora. Form. Flora and Form. There we go. Okay. What else we got going on? Let me show you some books we just got in. These are some great books that we just got in. Let me raise this up a little bit. Let me come over here. Oh, thank you. This is a new book. Not brand new, but newer in the last 6 months, I think. Scrap Quilting with Wendy Sheppard. Wendy Sheppard is this designer who designs, look at the snouts with a house on the back, who designs for so many fabric designers, and she does quilt patterns. You don't know her name as often out there because you kind of don't get to see all the back work that like goes on behind the scenes. However, this lady, man, I don't know if she sleeps. Okay. Can I just tell you, she is got thousands of patterns out at any given time with all kinds of designers. Incredible. And yes, she does sell her patterns and she does have some for sale. But seriously, I'm always amazed when I see something I like. Oh, it's a Wendy Sheppard. Oh, it's a Wendy Sheppard. So really pretty stuff. This is scrap quilting with Wendy Sheppard. There's 10 patterns in this book. It shows them right here, which you can kind of see. This is a fun log cabin. You've got these little stars right here. Then a little tulip garden or flower garden, right? Oh, sorry. There we go. Sorry, I wasn't holding it right. Trying to do this. Okay, little flower garden, tulip garden right here, and then some little piecing in there. Cool little, what did I say? Stars. Then you have a log cabin. Love this one with the snails, and the snails have their house on their back. Get it? Their house. All of this was scrappy fabric, which means you can bust through your scraps like nobody's business, right? Look at this one. Beautiful blocks, just 2 blocks, made in shades of red, which is really cool because if you don't have enough red of one print and you're like, I want to do a red and white quilt, but I don't have enough red, I don't want to go buy any, find all your red pieces. Call up your girlfriends or your friends who quilt also and go, hey, if you have any red scraps, can I have them? They're going to come over and bring you stuff. They're going to be like, yes, please. Can I just get rid of some of this stuff? Call them and you can make stuff like this. Look at this one with all the little kitty cats, which I don't think Jen saw because Jen would have been all over this. Look at the little kitty cats. They're so cute. Again, scrap pieces. You know all those fat quarters that you love to buy when you're doing shop hops or you just go into a shop and you're like, oh my God, I just love this. You know that? I'm trying to get you in a good spot. There we go. That's not working. Sorry, people. I'm trying to help a little here. You know what I need to do? Oh.
Want me to turn the light off for a second?
No, I don't think I do.
Let's see what it looks like.
I think it makes it too dark.
Then we get the ceiling lights.
No, right there. There's a spot right there. I got it. Thank you. Thank you. So, you know, when you have all those fat quarters that you've bought or even fat eighths that you bought and you're like, I don't know what I'm ever going to do with them. Why did I even buy them? This is what you do with them. You know, you have red, you know, you've got some yellows out there, greens, blues. Maybe you have, and like, I don't typically have a whole lot of blues, but I do have purples. I don't have yellow, but I have a lot of orange. I always have red and pinks. I always have greens. So there's a lot of colors you can kind of play with, and they don't have to be matchy. Don't try to keep them all in the same color family. You can go darker and lighter. Like here's a dark colored cat sitting right next to a light one. And also it's a little bit gradient, it looks like, because there's darker blue cats right here, medium blue, and then light blue cats. You can play with this any way you want. The point of the matter is that it's using up your scraps. Here's another fun little quilt that's just done in reds and greens and whites. I want to say it looks Christmassy, but it doesn't look Christmassy to me. But the colors do. I don't know. I think that's a gorgeous one. And using up those pieces. And seriously, call your friends or send an email or text out to them or Facebook and say, hey, I'm working on a scrappy quilt that is, you know, green and red or whatever, and I don't have enough reds. Can anybody spare some? Drop it in the mail to me, because you know that they have charm pack sizes, 5 by 5. They have pieces all over the house. You know you do. Here's another one. Cute little quilt. Cute, cute, cute. And you can get these. This is in the book, Scrap Quilting with Wendy Sheppard. 10 designs in here. And it runs $16.99, $7 a pattern. Oh, yeah. And look at this one. You didn't even see that one. Oh, look at this. This has little baskets in here. I didn't even see that. There's more in here than just the ones I showed you. I thought that was all 10 of them, but I guess not. Let me see. Oh, look at that. That's one of the star ones I showed you. Wait, I want to see something else. Yeah, look at the little basket. Remember that little song, a tisket, a tasket, a green and yellow basket? Is that what it was? Wait a minute. I want the one on, ah, here it is. The one on the cover. What does she call this one? Who dreams in color? Who dreams in color? I do. I dream in color. Do you dream in color? Tell me yes or no. You dreaming in color? I dream in color. And I speak Spanish, so sometimes I dream in Spanish, and in my dreams, I can speak Spanish really, really, really good. In real life, not so good. I mean, I speak it very well, but not like I could speak it in my dreams. But look at that. I love this book. I was pretty excited. Looking at this book, it might be a book I have to buy for myself. Ooh, a log cabin. Love this. Okay. What else did we get? These quick and easy quilts for kids. Another one. This one's by Connie Eubank. 12 quilts in here. Oh, she's not going to show you all the pictures. Okay, Connie. You can be like that, but we like to see all the pictures. We want to see the pictures. Okay. All right. So she's kind of showing them to you. Projects, perfect projects for charity quilts. I like that. Set 12 of them in there. Here's one. Kind of a fun little thing just going on there. Just some cute little frames right here. Oh, here we go. So another one, those are cute quilts for kids or kid bedrooms. You can do those. That's in stock. Colorful quilts for kids. Another one. Look at that cute little penguin. Look at the little barns with tractors. I wonder how much they had to bribe that little cutie to stand right there next to that quilt. You know they had to bribe them. Look at this right here. Super cute. Oh, look. Look at the little hearts on here. Just really cute stuff. And no, they're not all crib size. Here's one a little bit larger. So again, make it as big or as small as you want. This one has 10 patterns in there. Fast and fun quilts for kids. I love this one that looks like a puzzle right on the front. Cute stuff. This has been very popular. This has been made many times. I've had customers bring them in and show them to us. Very, very cute. I've seen that many times. Look at this one. So cute. So fun things. And no, you don't have to say, well, I bought it and it was in a kid's book, so I can't give it to anybody else. You can give that to somebody else. They would like it. Look at this one. I love that one. I think that's really pretty. An adult would like that. You don't have to tell them where it came from, right? And it makes a great lap size. Look at this in monochromatics. Okay, let's keep going here. Fast and fun quilts for kids, 10 of them. Designs in there. It doesn't say who the designer is of this book, but it's a good one. There you go. You should buy it. Here we go. What new fabrics did we get in? I love this new line right here. Oh, I was just going to turn it on. Thank you. I love this new line right here. This is called Boho Haven, and this is by Moda. Now, this has colors that I think are gorgeous. I'm going to cry. It has the brightness in here with the oranges and the yellows. And then you've got these little flowers in here. I'll turn it this way. Here we go. Look how pretty that is. All the colors, all the rainbow. Not really rainbow. You've got gorgeous colors in here. Beautiful, beautiful greens, blues, dark navy background, gold, orange, different colored pinks, light pink, a little light blush, tan, excuse me, all kinds of stuff. So beautiful. This is by, is it Sweetwater Ranch? I think it's
Fancy That Design House.
Fancy That Design House. This week I keep wanting to say Sweetwater Ranch. I must have had, that's another, I don't remember what that it was. It's another designer, but for some reason it's on my mind. Okay, so look how pretty that is. Take that and mix it with something like this. Look at that gorgeous little boho diamond print. So pretty. So, so pretty. You've got the light blue, the dark blue background again, and then this white right here, which picks up the whites right here in your daisies and other little flowers right around here. So that's going to go really pretty. And then you want to pick up your yellows and golds. Look at this grunge. Love this grunge right here. And the other thing I love about it is it's got this little spot of orangish red right here, which starts to pick up these colors, the pinks. I know you don't think it does, maybe because you can't see the red in it, but it does. It looks so cool. And then you've got a little bit of the gray and blue right here and the lighter gold. So your grunge has several colors it's picking up right there in that. You make that a partner with this gorgeous piece right here, these palm leaves. You've got the light blue, the cream color, the light turquoise. Remember that light aqua. I'm going to show you something in a minute. Then you've got your gold leaves. So gorgeous palm leaves. Look how pretty that goes together. And it goes something like this too. Look how pretty that plays together. And if you like more of a blue and blue, you can do this also. It doesn't fight. They all come together. This is Boho Haven. And they all come together. Now here's another gorgeous print. A big floral. Ooh, and you know what? This one has to have a red next to it, I think. Ooh, look how pretty that is. And you put that right here with this. Yep, look at that red bouncing right off the reds right here. Wow, can you see that? Look how gorgeous that is right there. So you've got another one right here. It's got kind of the same idea with these flowers. When I say the same idea, you can tell that they played together really nice. And you've got the same kind of theme, feeling, emotion going on from here to here, right? I love where it looks like it got scraped, like my kid touched it. I told her don't move it, it's not dry, and she moved it anyhow. I love that. Or when you're painting and you go like this and then you have dust and you go and you do that. I love that. I don't like it when it happens to me, but I do like it on here. So you've got that. And then let's pull in another gold. Look at this gold right here. Just a playful little kind of cube. I like it to go with this also. It has that little bit of a southwestern vibe to it, right? So I like these two shapes. Look, you've got it a little bit right there. You can see where they're kind of going the same way. Little bit of a southwestern vibe. I wouldn't call this a southwestern print, but I can see how it would go that way. Okay. Look at this over here. Another gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous grunge. And it goes right here. It also goes right here which is part of the same line. So you've got all of these playing together. This grunge is just going to have lighter and darker of the same colorway. So you're not bringing in any other colors, but it has enough dark and light of the same thing that it's playing really well with this. It's working with this kind of smear right here because grunge has a little bit of that smear. It has a little bit of that textural idea to it because it goes lighter and darker. It works gorgeous over here. Friends, I always just love a bright gold with anything. Look at it right here. All of a sudden, boom. Oh, boom, Tisha. Look, all of a sudden, boom. These flowers pop out because you put them next to this. How gorgeous is that? Can I get a round of applause, please? Yes, clapping, a round of applause. Yes, I love it. Isn't that gorgeous? So this is Boho Haven by, wait a minute, it's not Sweetwater. Who is it?
Fancy That Design.
Fancy That Design House. You're going to have to start writing these down.
That's a long name to remember.
I know. Some of the Moda designers have long names on them. It's hard to remember them. Who's the other one that is Fig Tree? That's a Moda Fig Tree, I think it is. There's another one that's a hard one to remember all the time. I usually have it written down because I have a hard time as I've gotten older. Does anybody else relate to that? As you've gotten older, you can't remember. You can see it in your head, but you can't make it come out right. There's lots of stuff I see in my head. Let me fold these up and put them back together because I just love them together. Look at those. Makes me so happy to sing like this. Look at those. Oh, so pretty. So Boho Haven on the website, in the store now. If you want to come and get it, love it. We have pre-cuts for it. We have yardage for it. We have ideas for it. It's ready to go. Ready to go. Now, remember we told you we got in a little bit of Liberty a couple of weeks ago? We did. We got in. Oh, I see one. Okay, so Christina did something fancy over here. I don't want to mess it up too much. Okay, so a couple of weeks ago, we got in some Liberty. We got this one, the blues and purples, and this one, the pinks. I think I showed you all the little bag I made for it, the sample. See, these are the Liberty prints. This week, we got in more. These are all Liberty prints right here. Look how pretty this is. And I'm going to be getting in more. Okay. This is just a little bit to get us started and get us rolling. These are all Liberty of London. Same thing as the Tana lawns, but this is 100% cotton. So what is a Tana lawn? A Tana lawn is actually named by like that, Tana, because of where the cotton is harvested near a lake in Africa. And because of the way it's grown and how they process that particular cotton, it makes a very, very, very lightweight cotton. A lawn is what they call it. It's very lightweight. It's got a beautiful drape. If you like to do clothing, it has a beautiful drape for that. And it just feels divine. However, it's about $50 a yard or $60 a yard. You can buy it in the United States in some areas. And I love my Tana lawn. I do love it. But that's not what I carry here. I have regular 100% cotton, which they also sell in their London store. Okay? Because if you don't know, Liberty is Liberty of London. Liberty of London is where it's all designed and manufactured. It is a place of history and tradition. It is not a new company. It's been around forever. Look at this beautiful little print. I want to show you closer this one because there's something in this which I didn't see when I ordered it. But when it came in, I got to see it and I was like, oh my gosh, this is so cute. Can you see this? Okay. Look at this. Little pin cushions. It's upside down. Thimbles, scissors, embroidery floss, spool of thread. There's little things, a bobbin. There are little things in here that are all sewing related. And I love that. I didn't see that when I ordered it, but I am so excited about it now that we have it. So that goes really pretty with this line. Look how pretty those two together go. It's all the same, but look how gorgeous this is. Now this one, I don't see anything that's sewing related, but what I do see that I'm really excited about, little tiny strawberries. Can you see them? And look, my finger covered them. Oh my God, that fingernail's filthy. Yes, you know why? Because I was doing stuff with moving furniture this morning and stuff. And like I said, everything's got dust on it. Golly. And dirt in my house, and I just moved it and forgot to wash my hands. I guess I should do that. You're nasty. Okay. Look at the little strawberries right there. How cute is that? Here's some more little strawberries right here. I love that. And then this gorgeous gold, which is kind of a chartreuse, really, but it's a pretty gold color, and that's playing right here really well. These pinks are playing, of course, with these pinks. The purple over here plays with this purple. So these two just go together really, really nicely. And you can even bring in, move this one right here, because it offsets the color of the palette right here. You've got something that goes a little bit darker. You've got that purple, pink, and white, which you've got here and here, and you've got that little tiny minty green, which is going to go right over here with these little minty greens in the leaves right here. So if you pull it right over there, you can see how sweet it is. This is a really, really sweet line. I say sweet because I go, oh, when I see it. That's my sweet. Oh, I love this. Love it, love it, love it. So that's one of them, one little grouping here. Then let's talk about this one. This is the one we previously got in. Look how gorgeous, gorgeous. It's going to play with this one. Can you see how pretty it is? You've got that right there. So pretty. And you know what? Oh no, this is the wrong gold. I was going to say you could pull gold into it. Wrong gold. I got to find a different gold for that. Right here. So pretty though. You've got that. You know what? You could go this way also. Oh yeah, you could. You definitely could. Because it's got that same gold in it and the purple. Yep, and the purple right there. There's it's like I said, I know there's purple in here. Here's the purple right here. So you can pull that into it if you want to. But it really looks so gorgeous with this right here. Now I want to go back and remake that purse I made, that little bag with this on the inside. I did it with pink. So that is another one. I'm going to move that over here. Oh, somebody's having fun next door. Then look at this fun little red. This is the pink that we had already. We got that last week or the week before. I don't remember exactly. Look at that fun little red flower that goes with it also. Lay down. Lay down. Lay down. How fun is that? And then I did have a real pretty pink that I worked with this. We might have to put it out together to show it, because you've got that real pretty pink and blue right here. It all works really well together. This is just another very pretty print. Beautiful colors on these. Love, love, love these colors. Okay, shall we carry on? This is a purple right here, the small little purple flower. This is going to look really gorgeous with this one that I showed you before that went with the golds that I showed you. I showed you this one with it before. See right here? Look how pretty it works all together with this. Ooh, I like that. I like that even more than the one I showed you before. I really like that combination. Look how gorgeous that looks. So you've got a lot to kind of play with and pull this way and pull that way, and it works. It goes really well. And then our last little grouping of 3, 2 and 3, this one here, I can't decide what the main print is. I think it's kind of this one or this one. This is a gorgeous piece right here, trellis. It looks like a trellis. And I think it just looks so pretty all together. You've got 3 really lovely pieces to work with. This green is beautifully picking up this background green. Here we go. The background green over here. You're getting it there. The blues are just picking up all of the blues everywhere right here. You've got a little tiny bit of light sage green right here. Very light sage. That's picking it up right over here in the light sage. And the white in this right here is making these little white centers pop. You can see the little white centers. And it's also making the white in this show up. This blue right here is really making this little periwinkle. This is a periwinkle color right here, but it's making it really show pretty and blue because putting this right next to it. Although you have that little tiny light blue, which can go periwinkle very easily. You know, periwinkle is a cross between purple and blue. So it can easily go with that because it does want to play over here really well. So just some gorgeous Liberty of London. I will have more coming in. Let's see, what are we, February? I have some in March, although in March I do have some Minky Kim coming in. I love her stuff, and it is going to be so cute. As one of my kids would say, so cute. So, Liberty of London, right here, 100% cotton. Oh, these still have a beautiful drape if you are a clothing maker. Every time I start, today I had to hem up some short pants. Sorry, the pants I'm wearing. And every time I start to do something like that, I'm like, I really want to make a new dress. I want to make a new blouse. I want to do this. And then I'm like, Tisha, you don't have time to do anything. You can't even get in your refrigerator right now, and you're trying to go and start making something different. Look how pretty these are. I have them all for you, waiting, patiently waiting in the store just for you to come over and see. But Libby, you don't have to come over. You already have it all. You already got them all, Libby. She knows who I'm talking to because she's going to run into the store. But you already have these. You were here last night. I saw you. You got them. So thank you, everybody, for joining me today on What's New Wednesday. I think I'm just going to hang out here today and take a nap on all my beautiful fabrics because it's so yummy. These would be such adorable children's clothes for Easter. Oh my God, Easter is just around the corner. I can't even. It's just around the corner. How cute would an Easter dress in this be? Oh, if you do smocking, does anybody do smocking? That's another thing I've always wanted to learn. is how to do smocking. I've heard it's hard, so it's on hold because I'm learning needlepoint right now. Yeah, I'm enjoying it, but it is making me a little twitchy because I want to do it all and I don't have time. Anybody else relate to that? You know what I do have time for right now? To get back to work. I'm going to have my boss over here in a minute fussing at me because I'm wasting too much time talking to myself on the camera because I have one person watching and it's probably the boss. Ooh, I thought she got something else new. So thank you all so much for joining me. Today is Wednesday, February 11th. I'm 𝗙𝗃 Copeland at Not Your Mama's Quilt Store in Plano, Texas. We are open 24/7 on the internet, and we are open every day until 5 o'clock for you to come visit us. Thank you so much for coming or visiting. We'll see you next week. Bye.